between Cole and Gwafey. The winner goes to the semifinals in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both of these players have made it into the money here in Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event. We will be paying our top 8. And right now, each of these players has equaled his best performance in the Masters event. So each of these players has gone as far as the top 8. So we are guaranteed now to get a new semifinalist, a first-time semifinalist. One of these players will make it. On the left side of your screen, it is Cole. Cole qualified in with a 1.59 million, just short of a rollover average. Seed number 5 in this tournament. Players who get in the top 8 in quals get a 2-round bye and get to start in the round of 16, while everybody below them gets to fight it out to see who gets in. So Cole defeated Tugi in the round of 16 to get here to the top 8. Cole has a PB of 4.22 million. Obviously, that is in an non-super kill screen game, right? Uncapped level game. And that is a top 20 PB. He was ranked number 9 in the most recent Premier poll. That is a ranking that is tabulated after a poll of Tetris broadcasters, journalists, and other observers of the scene. And he was ranked number 9 in the most recent one. This is Cole's 8th appearance in the Masters event. Again, his best result has been a top 8. March of this year was when that happened. He's been in Mega Masters 3 times. He finished in the top 16 of that. That's his best Mega Masters result. Cole also played in Stupid Tetris Monthly No Next Box. I don't think he enjoyed it, but he played anyway. He's also winner of a Challenger circuit. That was back in February of 2024. He's a 3-time CTWC Gold bracket player, finished in the top 16 in the most recent 2 years. And he's got, he's kind of made the rounds on the regional circuit, took first at the Philly Regional this year, took second in Detroit this year as well, top 4 in Oklahoma, Northeast Regional, Philly last year. And you've also seen Cole at the Ohio WPL the last 3 years and in Boston this year. 373 for Gwafey, 277 for Cole. On the right side, it is Gwafey, qualified in with a 1.48 million, and he earned a 1-round bye, had to start in round number 2, defeated Portal in round 2, defeated Meme in round 3. That's the round of 16, and is now here in the round of 8. Again, this is already matching his best finish in a Masters event. He's been in the top 8 before. That was in January of this year. His 6th Masters appearance, plus 2 Mega Masters appearances, the most recent 2. And he also won a Future Circuit back in July. 332 for Cole, 468 for Gwafey. Gwafey's been in CTWC Gold twice, finished in the top 16 last year. And defeated Meme in this tournament to, get here to the top 8, but was defeated by Meme in CTWC earlier this year as well. So a little bit of vengeance here for Gwafey. has been achieved. You've seen Gwafey at some regionals. He was top 4 in that Northeast regional, just like Cole was. And you've also seen Gwafey at the Boston Tea Parody regional, the one run by Fractal. And you've seen him play in the last couple of years as well. 631 for Gwafey, 2 lines away from 19. 495 for Cole. He gets one. He's at 518. If he gets another one, that'll put him about 540, which is a decent transition. But Gwafey here, flirting with a 650K plus. He can just get a bar, which he does not seem to be able to get. So he's got to take the burns into 19 and get to Tetris 663 through 137 for Gwafey. And that hang on the left side for Cole is tough, but he gets a long bar down and another one, so he's going to bring this board down. He's got a 571, level 20, 715 for Gwafey on 20. Gwafey's match against Meme, which just took place, was a decider. Thrilling, really. Kind of a double tuck sort of there for Cole to try to fix this stack. And Tetris, Gwafey, 803, 582 for Cole. Oh, kind of a pullback there for Gwafey. It's going to kind of throw him off kilter a bit. So he kind of misdropped 1 or 2 pieces after that, or just had to make an extra effort to get them in place. So Cole with a bit of a medium-high dig. For Das, it would be a fatal dig, more or less. But for rollers, that's like medium-high. 842 for Gwafey on 24. We're in that 19 speed phase. The speed not changing in between level changes, but the scoring does. And Cole has mostly dug out of this, so the board is nice and low. Still not clean yet, but he set up for a dirty Tetris and gets it. So 665 for Cole. Gwafey 889, up over 200,000 points. They're about 4 lines apart. And Tetris for Cole 703. Still a lot of Tetris to be played. 330 lines is where the level 39 super kill screen kicks in, but the next speed increase will be at 230 lines on level 29. All right, Gwafey placing a couple Z's and other pieces there vertically in that well to the right side. So he's going to have to clear that away. He's got a lead though, so he's got some pace he can burn a little here. He's going to get the max out. He's on 28. Cole looking to bring this down and take a good board into 29. 2 lines away. Long bar to the right. Triple into 29 at 821. Gwafey in at A49, so about a 228,000 point lead at the 29 transition. Cole gets a Tetris 861 dirty column 10. Gwafey in a bit of a spiral here. Not sure how he's going to survive, and he's not. That is going to be a top out for Gwafey at A95. Cole gets a long bar over and another one. So the chase down target for Cole is A96. He's got time. It's less than 200,000 points. Tetrises here are sort of north of 3,800 and climbing every level increase, every color change. Line clears get more valuable. So he's got 140,000 points to go or so. All Gwafey can do is sit here and watch and wait. All right, Cole just going to take the safe burns, not going to try to press. And yeah, he's going to sort of set up for them, but Let's see if he can get something over to that left. Yes, he chunks it down. Oh, no, he's going to hang a couple of J pieces on the left, and I don't know what he's going to do. And that is going to do it for Cole. So he got one of those J's over to chunk it down, and then couldn't get the next or the subsequent one over as well. So Cole not able to effectuate the chase down, and Gwafey will survive 1 game to none. Yeah, so like, you know, 2-minute time clock in between matches, 1 slightly longer timeout, something like that. And what's the penalty? I mean, you can't just like give away a game in Tetris. Like, I think Tetris should be decided by Tetris and not by technicalities and rules. It's the one thing I don't love about what they do. Oh, are we talking about baseball again? It's one thing I don't like about some of the baseball rules changes, and the pitch clock is like, oh, if you delay, you get a strike or a ball as a penalty. And it's like, it shouldn't be something like that. It should be like, oh, you lose one of your challenges, but not something actually in the game, you know? All right, tied at 14 lines. Plus, you know, there are situations that come up where I want to be able to not be beholden to the strict rule book to take into account, you know, special situations. And so if it's like, well, it must be 2 minutes, and that, you know, then someone will say, well, why did you apply the rule that way? Like, I don't know, if somebody's fire alarm goes off, you know, and the other player goes, well, the rules say the rule, you know. So I just like using my judgment and then guilting people into coming back when they should come back. Guilt over rules. That's how I run my Tetris League. All right, Tetris for Gwafey 212. There's one, Cole 213. 2 lines apart, 1,000 points apart. Peak says, if this stream doesn't gain 10 new subs, Vandy will literally cry. I don't know if I'll literally cry, but I'm not gonna lie. I did start looking up, what would it take to be an Amazon Flex driver? Or maybe I'll go buy an e-bike and do Uber Eats on my e-bike. You know? That's all right. We're gonna, you know, whatever it takes. I really don't want to have to go back to, you know, doing it all in one day, or, you know, cutting the tournaments in half. I really love having these tournaments as 32-player tournaments, so everyone gets sort of a shot to play against, you know, top players and, you know, miraculous runs, and we get to save people, you know, who kind of underqualled. So I really love running it, you know, having it run like that. So I'd rather drive for Uber Eats than stop doing that. 340 for Gwafey, 362 for Cole. $408 for Cole, 367 for Gwafey. Bennis Maximus says we need sponsors. Yeah, I just don't know what the value prop for sponsors is. Like, how do you... Oh, here's what you'll get for sponsoring us. And you'll get... What exactly? Oh, exposure. But, you know, they got to get an ROI on that ad spend, and I just don't know how they get it here. You know, that's the sad reality. And that's not just us here. I mean, that's everybody. Like, CTWC, very fortunate to have, you know, the high profile that they do. Not fortunate, but I mean, they earned it. But even then, I can't imagine the sponsors are getting, they're making a return on their ad spend, right? I can't imagine. Maybe the Power Bears people are. I don't know. Are y'all ordering Power Bears? Maybe that's the only one. $487 for Gwafey, $501 for Cole. Hyperkin is not for long there, buddy. Not for long. Mark just says, boom, Tetris in your mouth. I feel like these padless folks, Opox and Ava, I feel like if they do it right, it could really, their controller could be sort of like the must-have default controller for like top NES retro gamers, speedrunners, things like that. I really do feel like that is a possibility. It's an idea whose time has, come and really passed. Like it should have been a thing long ago. I've been thinking about this since 2019. Like, I wish there was a controller that had this. Somebody has got to do this, and finally someone's doing it. So if they do it right, it really could be the controller you have to have. 644 for Gwafey, 684 for Cole. It's not a Tetris for Gwafey. Split triple, trying to bring this down. So Swiss cheesy holes there for Gwafey. Tetris Cole 774, 662 for Gwafey, who's on a gradual upstack here. And the dirty Tetris for Gwafey. My God, what a charmed life. Wow. There it is. Look at that. 697 for Gwafey, though. 802 for Cole. So Cole with 130,000 point lead. And Gwafey, I mean, despite that dirty Tetris, Gwafey's still kind of mired in this dig. He's just kind of living there. But all right, he's going to uncover. And he got a quick bar. He's got places to put things. That's good. Waits out the bar, gets it. And he goes aggro, long bar, column 9, just for the one Mino. And gets a Tetris off of that. All right, so Gwafey now living that low stack life. Just trying to bring this down. He has one row off the bottom, gets it, and now he's on the bottom of the board and stacking for a regular, boring, no drama Tetris, and he gets it. Max out for Cole, level 27. 16 lines to go for him until 29. He's got about 150,000 point lead. He's got a couple of lines in hand. All right, Gwafey is 5 lines away from 29, and he's just going to burn this down, try to get a good board. Cole kind of droughted here, and that's going to force him to put some pieces over to the left to keep that well open on the right. He can't use the bar that he got because he had just blocked the well, and Cole is in trouble. And the 29 entry, he's got an A60, but he has just an impossible board. After transitioning into 29, the target is A61 for Gwafey. A61 is the target, and kind of roles are reversed for these two players. In game one, it was Gwafey who topped out with a lead, forcing Cole to try to chase down, sorry. And now the roles are reversed, so Gwafey going to try to do this. It was about 140 It's about 140,000. I kind of forgot the exact amount, but now it's 90,000 points away. A61, that is the target. He's got forever and a day, really, to try and get this. Tetris is here on 34, worth, what, 40,000? Is that what it is? 40 something. I mean, sorry, not 40, 30. Yeah, they're worth 40,000. 42,000. So he's got the max here. So now on 35, they're worth 43,200. A Tetris here would win this game. And he gets the Tetris and he takes game number 2 with a Chasedown. And Gwafey is pumped. Gwafey up 2-0. Cole needs to win this one to continue on. And game 3 has begun. Cole's stream might be a little bit behind. It's okay. Maybe I'll give it an early refresh here. It won't affect much if I do it early. He said, hopefully. There we go. All right, we are underway. Gwafey starting off with 3 consecutive Tetrises. All right, there is a Tetris for Cole. That was dirty, 2 rows up. 58,000 Cole, 115 for Gwafey. Now, as far as Liquipedia is concerned, these two players have not faced each other at all. Now, that doesn't have everything, but they certainly haven't met in CTM. $165 for Gwafey, $129 for Cole. Now, they may have met in some other venue or a regional that hasn't been logged yet. And Match Database says they have one time. So let's see what it was. Looks like it was in Gauntlet, which apparently Liquipedia does not have Gauntlet results, but that was back in October of 2024. Cole took that one in a decider, but that is it. That is it. $281 for Gwafey, $185 for Cole. I mean, what the heck? Not having Gauntlet in there? What is the disrespect? All right, nice little burn there for Cole. He's going to get a dirty 1 row up, column 8. And he's trying to keep this stack tidy while still maintaining this column 8 1 row up well. And he gets the Tetris, 239. 313 for Gwafey. They're 2 lines apart. Tetris for Cole, 314. Still back by about 113,000 points. Super Kai says, does Tog technically hold the 0 to 29 transition world record or level 19 transition world record or any transition world record? He owns the level 255 transition record. $462 Gwafey. There's a triple. He likes it. It uncovers the well, and now he gets a Tetris. Column 10, traditional well Tetris. $490 for Gwafey. $410 for Cole. All right, Cole gonna uncovers that right. Tidying up this board. Tetris down for Cole into 19 at 443. Gwafey is in at 562, so about 120,000 point lead for Gwafey at the 19 transition. Still a lot of Tetris to be played. 200 more lines essentially available for these players if they can make use of them. Tetris Gwafey 588. All right, couple of drops here for Cole. He's working around him. Oh, he's technically got a Buko spin set up, but not going to wait around to get the Buko spin. 487 for Cole, 692 Gwafey. Tetris Cole 519. There's one Gwafey 746. He's up by like two. Let's see. Let me see. Gwafey gets these and it's almost tied. So yeah, this is about 160 something thousand point lead. Oh no, it's not. It's 200. Oh my God, I can't do math right now. It's like a 200 something thousand point lead. My math is not with me right now. I think it's the mold. Oh no, Cole in trouble. That is a top out for Cole on 23, 549. Suffer game really in game number 3 for Cole, just when he couldn't afford it, and Gwafey kind of topping out as well, but it doesn't matter because Gwafey is in the semi-finals. A brand new semi-finalist Gwafey, first time. This is his best run in CTM ever, and he has made it into the semi-finalist out of the blue bracket. That means that he is going to be taking on Pixel Andy, the Knuckler. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest Classic Tetris community online at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.